There's been some major disruption because one of your children has a serious medical condition. So why don't we get to the heart of those points?
How much does Aiden know about his diabetes?
He knows that he has to eat or his sugar will drop low.
He knows that he has to have the shot.
He knows that he has to have his shots and fingerprints every day for the rest of his life.
All right, we're going to work on something that allows Aiden to become more aware of what he's got and explaining it in a much simpler way so that he can understand the concept of that. He sees that you have to eat that food, as if you're dictating, you have to have that. I think it would be a wonderful idea if what we saw was more incentive, almost a reward system in place, so that food for him didn't become something that he wanted to control.
What about this little pinky finger?
Aiden knows that he's got diabetes. He's not quite sure what it is. He knows that he needs to take insulin shots and he has to be tested, but he doesn't really understand the mechanics behind it. So what I've brought in is some finger puppets for both Bill and Tammy and a little story that they're going to read. The whole purpose is to explain in a story about the importance of balancing carb and insulin. Carbohydrates raise blood sugar levels, and that was represented with a puppet that had C on it. And for the insulin, there were puppets that had I on them. It's a serious issue, but it doesn't mean it can't be fun when you're explaining it.
There once was a seesaw named Sam. He was a happy chappy who had lots of friends. He has friends that have a cool C on their shirts. Hi. And he also has friends who wear a cool I on their shirt. Sam has lots of fun and is happy as long as he is balancing and his friends are on both sides of the seesaw. Aiden just had a smile on his face the whole time, and it was really good for him, and it's going to help him take ownership with his diabetes. When Sam is out of balance, he has too many friends on one side. He feels irritated, even angry sometimes.
I don't like you.
I don't think that we've ever talked to Aiden about diabetes laughing, and today that proved that it could be done. Think about...
Mummy, Daddy, what's the story really talking about?
Carbs and insulin balancing each other. We know that we can balance each other, right?
It's been kind of hard to laugh and have fun with diabetes for my brother.
He's my insulin friend.
Looking at him and seeing him smiling and interacting with his brother and sister, and they were smiling as well. It was great. It was wonderful.
Which one is the insulin guy?
The letter I.
Look at the letter I on his shirt. He knew we were talking about carbs, and he knew we were talking about insulin. He understood, and I could tell he understood.
And the puppet, Joe. These go together.
They do go together. That's right.